What's up? My name's Cody Ash, aka Pork Chop, and I play drums for an artist named Jelly Roll. I started playing drums when I was 14. I was in concert band my whole life, and symphonic bands and orchestra and all that stuff, and saw this 8th grader do a drum solo at a Christmas concert, and I was just blown away, and I begged and begged my parents to give me a drum set, and they thought it was going to be a phase. And I ended up playing every day, and then for like 3 years, and then so we get to 8th grade, and they're like, well, my parents are like, we'll buy you a new drum kit if you finish top 10 in your class. Finished number 6, so I got a new drum kit. And going into high school, when I was in high school and middle school, I didn't really fit in with nobody. Like, I played sports, but like the dudes I played sports with would clown on me. I was in band, but some of the band kids didn't like me because I played sports. So it was like, I didn't really fit in. I was in a weird place where I was like, man, I'm gonna be different. If everybody's gonna make me different, I'm gonna be different. I listened to rock music. I was into rock music because of my dad and my mom, and my first band ever was an 80s hair metal band, and we were not a cover band. Let me get that straight. We wrote originals. We were called Bullet. After that, I started getting into more heavier music, what would be considered metalcore or hardcore, and so then we started doing local little metalcore bands, and I started playing locally around Kentucky and started getting my name out about myself. Just from playing shows. And the biggest local band that I was in, we were called O Kingdom, and they were from Elizabethtown, Kentucky, which is a little bit south of me, but we would play local shows in Louisville. Well, that was one of the first bands that when we would play shows, we would get like 200 or 300 kids at a show, so we was like, all right, well, might be time to tour. So I started booking tours for us. 2012 to 2016, I toured with them. We never got big, we never got signed, we never did anything. Like, there was just, a bunch of young kids booking their own tours and being in a band and, just really, really grinding it out, trying to make something. And through that, I started getting a name for myself. There was another band from Kentucky that got signed, and their drummer ended up quitting right before they left for tour, so I went out with them. Through that, I ended up meeting a band called Siler, who was signed, and very, very sick band. And I ended up joining Siler. And so I toured with Siler from like 2016 all the way up until COVID. COVID kind of ended Siler, but that didn't stop me being who I am. Like, I'm just someone that constantly networks. I started taking them down to Nashville to write and record. Through that, I started meeting people down in Nashville, and I was like, I'm gonna keep going down here. And so whether I was with them or sometimes I'd go by myself just to go down and network with other musicians and meet other musicians. And through that, I just ended up getting in a circle surrounded by Jelly's people, and I got lucky in 2021 and got a phone call, and been with them ever since and never looked back. So here we are now, and get to play Staples Center tomorrow, sold out. And I'm with Playboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Life's cool, man.